Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5. Lord, accept these teachings. Text number 2. Mahan Sivam Dhanam Vimukti Damodar Joshitam Sangi Sangam Mahantasti Sama Chitta Pasanta Vimadava Suhrita Sada Vayuri. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. One can attain the path of liberation from material bondage only by rendering service to highly advanced spiritual personalities. These personalities are impersonalists and devotees. Whether one wants to merge into the Lord's existence or wants to associate with the personality of Godhead, one should render service to the Mahatmas. For those who are not interested in such activities, who associate with people fond of women and sex, the path to hell is wide open. The Mahatmas are equiposed. They do not see any difference between one living entity and another. They are very peaceful and are fully engaged in devotional service. They are devoid of anger, and they work for the benefit of everyone. They do not behave in any abominable way. Such people are known as Mahatmas. This slope, every line is independent. They're completely independent from each other. Because it is fully loaded, has weight. Most of the slokas, they join together, they unite. But this slope is, every single line is independent, is separate. Mahatsevam Dwaram, Mahatsevam. A service to a Mahatma is a gateway. There's so many gates in this world, varieties of gates in this world. And in every residential quarter, there's always a gate. But here, the Mahatseva, the service to a Mahatma, it is not a gate leading to anywhere. The gate which is leading to Vimukti. Vimuktas are those who are liberated. The Vimuktas. The gate which is leading to liberation, eternal gate, which gives one permanent relief from material existence. This is the gate. The Mahantas, the Mahatmas, the proper translated here in a very, very amazing way. Very amazing. Mahatma, Seva, service to the spiritually advanced persons called the Mahatmas. That service, it is not otherwise. It is only service. Without service, one cannot please Mahatma. With whatever material facilities we have in this material world, a Mahatma can never be pleased by it. Why? They are all sources of destructions. Everything we pursue seriously in this world, every single thing, from the bottom to the topmost planet of Brahma, all of them are sources of destructions. All. Call it opulence, we call it whatever. Opulence, or it is beauty, or it is renunciation, or power, strength, education. All are all sources of distractions. They are not desirables. They are not desirables. If you become an intelligent person, highly educated, who will be a companion? Who will be a companion? Highly educated with enormous knowledge. Who will be a companion? Who will be your associate, your companion, your best friend? False ego. This is false ego. That's a companion. That's a vehicle that you use to travel. False ego. We have so many. Forgotten? Keshava Kashmir is a humble person. Prakasana Saraswati is a very humble person. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is a humble person. Are they humble? What is their vehicle? False ego. All of them derided Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Keshava Kashmir, Prakasana Saraswati, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. All of them derided Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, what made you to go and take sannyas? Who gave you the advice to go and take sannyas? You are disqualified in so many ways. One disqualification you have is that you're too young. You're a small boy. You're too inexperienced. This is a disqualification. You're talking to the Lord like this. Second disqualification, you're too handsome. This is disqualification for you. How will you handle this? The third disqualification is you're proud, because you carry danda, pride. How will you maintain this? Sit down, let me train you. Let me train you. Fourth disqualification, you took sannyas from Bharat, low class. Low class. He is talking to the Lord like this. Swami Bhattacharya, Prakasana Saraswati. Why this man is not behaving like a sannyasi? He's dancing in the street like ordinary people. He's not a speculator like us. You should come and sit down and speculate and suffer as you are suffering. You're not doing that. You just blissfully each other in the street. Come and join us so we can suffer together. That's why he was talking to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kesava Kashmir. When he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is that boy sitting there? So, my point. Oh, you know that boy of grammar. Just grammar. He doesn't know anything. He's a small boy. He did not offer obeisance to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord. He didn't offer obeisance. Why? He was traveling on elephant with thousands, like a village traveling. Keshavar Kashmir. The whole village is traveling. Horses, elephant, chariot, the chariot to carry his books. And the servant. That is how he traveled. He didn't travel alone. Why? His position is a threat. He became a threat to those who have dedicated their life to studying the scriptures, which is a recommendation in the scriptures. To study the scriptures is an austerity. Krishna mentioned in chapter 4 about Gita. Those who have taken to the scriptural injunction, Kesava Kasni became a threat to them. So is that desirable? Was that desirable? No. No. Vidyadhara liberated. They had that from Bhagavatam, right? Vidyadhara. What's his problem? Vidyadhara. What is his problem? He got cursed by Angira Muni. What was his problem? Beauty. The pride. Angira Muni is ugly, bodily, so to say, about his body. But he's heavy. So Vidyadhara look at him, who is this? So he cursed him. Oh, you derided me because of beauty. Become a snake. His beauty didn't save him becoming a snake. The beauty did not save him. He became a snake and suffered for years before he got liberated by Krishna. Narada Muni, he became a Sudra. From what? Beauty. Beauty. Every single thing we struggle seriously to get in this material world, they are all undesirables because they bring a heavy contamination with it, which we celebrate every day and forget self-interest. What is this? Therefore, only service to Mahatma that is desirable in this world and beyond this world. It is only service. And even that service is qualified. It must be unmotivated, unadulterated service. What does it mean? It means a service that is rendered only to please the person who renders service. No motivation else. Nothing else can motivate it. Selfless service. Selfless service can be done only by a person who is surrendered. A person who has desires cannot perform selfless service. A person with desires can never render selfless service. A person who has no desires only can render selfless service. And that selfless service will touch the heart of the Mahatma. And when the heart is touched by the quality of that selfless service, the Mahatma will give blessing to the devotee who renders such service. Then every misgiving on that soul is destroyed from the root. Right from the root. This is the secret. Service. Service is so important that that is the most important thing in this world, service. Do you see any relationship that exists without service in the middle? Any relationship, call it anything, any relationship. And the husband and wife, the parent and the children, the student and teachers in school, master and the servant, guru, disciple. Do you see any relationship that is maintained without service? Any? No. That is how important the service is. That if you render service to anybody, that person is implicated. So a disciple renders service to a guru so that the guru will give blessing for the success of the disciple. That is how important service is. Even Ravana appreciated service. a demon. When he sent his spies to go and spy Lord Ramachandra, he was detected. They were detected. Vishnu told them, see, those people coming from the sky, they are coming from my brother. They have already surveyed and studied everything about us. Get them arrested. Because you're going to deliver the information to the master. They have not gotten here. But let me tell you, with the mystic power, they have already studied everything. We're in danger. You're going to fight with somebody who knows your weakness and strength. Will you succeed? Eh? You want to succeed. He knows your weakness. So he has prepared himself. He knows your strength. So he also prepared himself. You were a casualty. So Vishnu told Ramachandra, they have already studied everything about us. They know where we are weak. They know our strength. Let them be arrested. They were arrested. Ramachandra as his perfect teacher, perfect king. He never ruled alone. Perfect king never rules alone. So he asked his cabinet members, or the cabinet members, like Sugriva, Dvivid, Mahinda, Jambavan. These are his cabinet members. He asked them. Hanuman also was there, but Hanuman was sitting back. Hanuman doesn't sit in the front. He sits behind. He asked them, so what do we do with our enemies? Servant who have discovered all our weakness, and they're going to give the detail to their master, whom we are preparing to fight with. So many proposals came, varieties of proposals. Okay. Ramachandra looked at all of them. Then he told him, see, we have no problem with the servant. But the servant has gotten all our weaknesses. You want to give to the master. So we don't have problem with them. We have problem with Ravana. Whatever they have studied, that is not the problem. Free them, let them go. They were so happy to see the magnanimous nature of Lord Ramachandra. They were so happy, and they appreciated, and they were able to realize this is the supreme personality of Godhead. They win, that is their fortune. They win and saw the master. Ravana said, yes, tell me. You got everything? Say, yes, perfectly. We got everything. But we have a good news for you. Please, please, we beg you, our master, give Sita back to Ram because he is the supreme personality of Godhead. You cannot kill him. He is, you say he's a helpless, unfortunate prince, but he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Most fortunate. Give back his wife and save our life. Ravana became very angry and he shouted, I spare your life because of the service you have rendered to me. That is the only reason why you are alive now. Because I remember the services you have rendered. But don't serve me again. Go away. Ravana, a demon, appreciated service. He banished those two spies who came to give him that good news, which was not the good news for him. Because in the whole life of Ravana, the only thing he did not remember is to give Sita back. I told him he remembered everything, but this point he can, because he's doomed to die. So a service to a Mahatma is our source of liberation. Nothing else. It's not by crossing the ocean of the Vedas. That is not the source. It's not by billions we give to the Guru. That can never help us. Service that will please the spiritual master, selfless service. It is the way for liberation. This is the gate for liberation. Express road for liberation. The second line is about the opposite. The opposite, which Prabhupada mentioned here also. Prabhupada mentioned the opposite. What is the opposite? Tamo Dwaram. Mahasevam is Dwaram. Tama is also Dwaram. Joshitam. Sangi. Sangha. Joshit Sangha. Joshit Sangha is what? Tamo Dwaram. The gate leading to hell. Joshit Sangha. Association with a woman and those who are attached to women. The two sides. So what is that? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of association with women? Association is also very, very powerful. You cannot render service to a Mahatma without association. So association is very, very, very powerful because association can give us liberation and association can send us to hell. The same thing. We can go to hell if the association is wrong. But we hear association with the women. You should understand what it means. Wrong association. It is wrong association. Association which is based on the body, it is wrong. It's wrong association. Association which is on the spiritual platform, it is bona fide association. That should be performed, should not be abandoned. We cannot do without association. After all, you are a sannyasi today, but before you became a sannyasi, you were lying in the womb of a woman. Is it not? Is it not association? Is it association or not? You were lying in the womb for 9 months. Is it not association? That is condemned. Eh? From now, I'm blocking my children from tree, not from women again. So I don't want to association. Only if it's a matrimony can do that. And that is not natural. You don't have a feeling. If you block children from tree, would I have feeling for you? Eh? Would I have feelings for you? It's mechanical. That's mechanical. But if it comes biologically, there's a feeling. And that will bring attachment. Because the feeling is there. Pluck children from the tree. What feelings will you get from that? So bad association, a wrong association which is based on illicit dealings, that is bad association. It is wrong. One will go to hell for that. That is the way to hell. And also for those who are addicted to illicit connections, association with them is also dangerous. Not only direct association with those who have such association is also dangerous. So both should be given up. And bona fide associations should be maintained. We cannot do without association. We cannot with association. Even if you live alone in the forest, you'll be associating with your mind. Right? And the mind can uproot you from your meditation and force you to do unnecessary things. So bona fide association should be maintained.